The air unit was there on a few occasions where I could say that officer presence with that helicopter, if it wasn't there, things probably would have ended up different. Peoria, as well as the rest of the West Valley, has started to expand through economic development, population growth, population shift. City leadership found that it would be extremely advantageous to bring in a helicopter, not just for the city, but also for the West Valley. The aviation unit is definitely a force multiplier. What I mean by that is, regardless of how many officers we may have responding to a call, the air unit will bring in the equivalent of 4 to 6 officers to that scene through oversight, overwatch, the officer presence. When you hear the helicopter, their ability, their visual awareness and acuteness to scan a large area. The air unit really can't be replaced by a drone, although we will be supplementing our air support with drones in the future. The air unit is very unique in that it provides that officer presence and can be equated to a replacement of personnel on the ground. The unit is currently in our training phase. During the course of its training flights, it has had several opportunities to take part in ongoing and current calls for service. We had a 13-year-old girl that ran away from home. She ran into the desert area. She was suicidal. She had taken several medications that were not prescribed to her, and we had an extensive ground search. The air unit was able to come up during their training flight. They were able to employ some of the tools that they have, and they were able to recognize her hiding behind an object. They were able to pick up her heat signature. Because of the timeliness of the air unit's response, paramedics were able to get to her. They were able to get her to the hospital, and she has since had a full recovery. As a father of 2 girls, father of 3 children, I can only imagine how fortunate those parents feel, how blessed they feel that we had that helicopter that could identify and find their daughter for them. So an aviation unit, to much of its detractors, is an expensive commodity, no doubt. But nobody ever said public safety was cheap. Saving lives and making sure that we have the resources and the training available to ensure the highest probability our citizens are found safe, that those that are bringing harm upon others are held accountable, and that our officers are protected and given overwatch so that they can get home safe to their families is paramount. Ultimately, at no point ever have I ever asked or have I ever heard anybody say that they could put a price to the value of a life. And I'm certainly not going to start now.